right, here we go. So the first trade I'm going to put on would be that bottom level there. See if we can get a pop back up to that. And nope, not yet. Looks like we're just going to continue to dump. Well, I don't want to speak too soon. There's really no telling. Weigh-in queue's been moving yesterday, man. Yeah, I was sitting there. A couple of the times I saw where it looked like it just fell off a cliff and then just immediately recovered. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if it was news reports or something that were coming out. But there's 409.75, working our way up here. Yeah, it's a limit order stopper. That's the way. Yeah, that's the way I do all A trades. I mean, you know, once this signal hits here, you know what you're looking for in price. So I just go ahead and place the order after I get the signal. All right, we just got filled on that. See if we can get it to push back down here. I haven't got this marked out yet. So that's going to be about 13.5 points, what we're looking for. About where we are now. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to this for a minute. I'm gonna go break even. Probably should have taken it off because it looks like it's pushing back up, but yeah, I got out at a bit of a profit here. I put it just below. Man, I hope y'all just took the 1-to-1 on that. I didn't quite. I got some money out of it, but not just a few points. I didn't go exactly break even. I brought my stop down just a little bit inside because of the way it was pushing down out there. I thought it might continue to go. That's 13.5 points on that trade. Yeah, it was a quick one, wasn't it? Now we'll wait and see what happens because it looks like there's a bit of a battle going on here. I'm not really sure which direction we're going to pick yet. Yeah, I had my bracket set a little wider than the 13.5 points. I mean, my bracket was set down lower, so I didn't have time to get it back up there. I have to move it on the chart up to the take profit and stop loss is what I normally do, but that one went so quick. I didn't have time to move my take profit up. I would have just had to close it. And I was hoping it would do what it's doing now, just continue to sell off a little. Could have entered that one twice, though, the way it's looking. We are about 35 points up since close of yesterday. Nothing huge, not like the 300 points we were up yesterday at the open. That was actually about 14 points. Right there, 7.5. Yeah, that first trade, I mean, it usually does go pretty quick just because of all the volatility, you know. Like yesterday was the same thing. It was like within a minute I had that first trade closed. Yeah, right. Except when it goes against you. Right. You know, I mean, more than I would say most days it ends up working out, but sometimes it. 386.50 is lower level here. Get a close below that. Be a limit order short. Just want to kind of get my. I want to see what our range is looking like. About 35 points. So right now, just getting it ready so I can move my orders quicker this time. Update my bracket. Seconds to find out. Not yet. That's why we wait for the close. $86.50. In a case like this where the level right here, you know, 386.50 didn't actually get close below, it just wicked, and so we're getting another low established here. These are so close together. If it comes down and breaks or closes below 386.50, I would still take a short of that level, just for informational purposes, because if this candle does close here, it's going to be a lower level. If it pushes down and closes below the 379.75, that's even better. I mean, what you could do is take, you know, an order there. If you trade multiple orders, if you like to cost average or whatever, you could take one there and put one there too. That way, if it hits both of them, you can get a little bit. Your average price will be somewhere in between those two. Or 925 was high, yesterday's high, so we're still down below that currently. we get a bit of a pop here, we may be able to get in on a B trade. So look, we're coming right back to, remember our first level that we skipped here, or not skipped, but the first level we entered at was the 418.75, so we're getting close back to there. Also, would like to see this. It'd be beautiful if it would close about where it is there, like in between that level and below the yesterday's high. But regardless, we get a B signal here. I'm gonna jump on it, see how it plays out. Strong candle. It's looking for about 21 points, which is almost about back at that level that we just broke the upper level there. Another option would be to pull some off at the yesterday's high. Alright, so I took mine at that level, which was just a couple points above the take profit, but it hit the full take profit, 21.5. So there's a 13 and 3/4 pointer and a 21.5 pointer so far. Two minutes until the 15-minute candle closes. Oh, there we go. Breakdown 379.75. The lower level. If we get a close below, looks like we are. I wouldn't actually hate the 386.50 either. Short there. It's going to be a bigger trade because of that size of that last candle. I mean, this is almost 60 points, so, take profit whenever you feel, if you don't want to try to hold. That's a huge range right there. Make sure to size yourself accordingly. So if you were trying to hold this for the full take profit, it's going to be 319.75. Could take a little while, just depending on what kind of moves we see here. We are down below the lower level on the 5 minute as well. Lower level's 402 on the 5 minute. We can stay below that with the close. Feel pretty comfortable. Feel pretty good about it still. Like to see us push here. Five minutes lining up, everything's looking good. So far, so good. So far, so good. Let us take this level close below. $368.50. That'd be a secondary entry if you're not already in the trade. With different parameters, of course, you'd have to mark it out just like yes. Just mark it out for it's about 50 points. Looks you pretty close to the same area as take profit, but there we go. Let's take the lows here. Make sure there's no. What we got? All right, so at 10 o'clock we got new home sales units. So there is a news event. I'm not sure. Not in, I don't imagine that could be very good news. I mean, I don't know if it'll help us get to our target down there or not, but seems like bad news seems to make the market go up these days. Just be aware that there is a news event though. Regardless, whether or not you want to roll the dice on it, you may want to close this trade out prior to 10 o'clock. Eight minutes, 7.5 minutes to the news. What are we at now? We're like 380. If we could get, I would love to see it get to like 350 area. But now we're getting a push. No, wrong direction. God, it might be another one of those days, man, where that 10 o'clock news scandal. Like the ones that have negative signals the last 4 times have been 10 o'clock news scandals, but able to stay around after 10 o'clock and make it up. But I don't know, maybe stops are in, so I'm thinking I'm just going to sit through it. Yeah. I'm not in this second trade, I'm in this original ones. Need another one of these candles like we had at 9:43. Those are just mainly for me to be able to switch between charts pretty quick. Yeah. Alright, I'll get that one out of the way. Alright, that's a big enough move up. Let's go back down. What are we, like 21.5 there, 33 there, so like 25 or so, or 35 or so points, about where we're at. So like break even here. Hopefully it's just getting everybody long right before news so I can dump on them. Say what? Oh, are they? Okay. Yeah, I need to put the Mag 7 over here so I can kind of keep. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Got the trend shift. Technically that's an A off of that upper level. It's kind of counter. At this point, I mean, it'd be a, I don't know if it's a short term or this 5-minute candle closes. If we can get down below yesterday's high, but we never really switched over on the 5-minute to go downtrend. So if we can get back below that yesterday's high, if we close above yesterday's high, I'm probably going to kill this trade. Yeah, so 1, 2. Yep. Now we're going to go down.
building.
There she goes. I'm sorry, you said lower? How much did that get us by? Just about 5 points. Oh, for sure. Definite manipulation there. Right on time, too. 10 o'clock. I'm re-entering my trade. All right. We get the next signal is going to show up down below 362.50. If we're not just going to range here back and forth. Yep. If this one fails again, then I'm going to be done for today. Probably got a little impatient there and should have just waited on that next signal down there, but hopefully if we can stay below this low or high, yesterday's high, continue to work down. Yesterday's price action was kind of crap, just back and forth. See if it can actually pick a direction. Boy. I'm closing that. I'm going to be done. I'm going to be done. So, news day strikes again. Probably should have taken those first two trades and logged off. But so the signals for today, it looks like about negative 25 points. We had the 1375 there, 14 points there, 2150 there, and then the negative 60 if you sat through and took that all the way to the stop. But that's what the signals were. That was at 10 o'clock. So I may sit around, or I may see if I can make this back up later. Once I think it was like usually on news days, it seemed like it was around 10:45 or so before the market ever made a decision on where it was going to go. I might look at it again then and see if there's any more clear price action happening. Could have saved myself on that last one, but not re-entering that trade, waiting for the next signal. Mental recap. So we're back above yesterday's high. Upper level is 445. That news candle didn't get above high of day though. The high of day was 447.25. ugly there. Hey, welcome back, Sniper. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. Just gave away the 35 points and then some more. We actually going to get on a move here. A lot of, I just see on this higher time frame, even 30 minute, I just see a lot of indecision. You know, you got wicks on both sides currently. Doesn't really look like anybody's in control. $432.50. Close above. And I would even prefer the level above that, honestly, but signal wise, but it doesn't look like it's going to signal that yet. Yep, still just ranging. The 15-minute candle just started. We still didn't close above these. Like this highest close here was 428. On that last 15 minute, we're still below that. Let's see what we get here. It missed the level so far by a tick. 432.75 was the low on that last candle. All right. The only thing I don't like about this setup is just how far this lower level is down here. I mean, pretty much from there to there is the current range. Ideally, I like those stop losses to be outside of the range. But see if we can continue pushing up. Where are? Gotta have this turned on. So we got a resistance level up at 506.50. Pivot points way down at 277. Yeah, if it would have stayed higher for just a little bit longer, it would have. Well, as long as it closed below, but now you can always find one of those, just depending on what time frame you're looking at. Keeps rejecting off like the 420 area, 422 area. Let's see if we can get a push up from there. We need a little follow through. Like yesterday, I think it was the same thing. I mean, it was kept making moves, and then there was just no follow through. I mean, I think ended up only around 50 points difference from where the U.S. Open was. All right, upper level's 442. I'd like to see us close above this 428 where we were kind of this last high close on the 15-minute, and then work our way up to 445, which was last 15-minute high. If we can get above that, take that. 442s are level on the 1 minute. Really not digging this music. Take that high, push it back up. There we go. 442, still the level. I'm looking for it to move up. I don't really like for the levels to move down, the opposite direction of where I want the trade to go. It's just hovering right there. It's like watching paint dry. In all honesty, I trade the 1 minute so I don't have to sit through 15 or 20 minute trades. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, going on just over 10 minutes. Well, we got the 10:30 candle about to happen here in a few minutes. Let's see what the last one did. So it closed, we're above the previous 30-minute high. currently, which was 429. If we don't hold that high, let's see what happens here in a few minutes. Sweeping the low. Alright, so I added to that trade at the B here. My average price has moved down to about 426. Need some follow through here. Let's go. Close above. Push, push, push. There we go. Alright, so there's the 23. I'm going to try to hold this just a bit longer. Should probably, I can take off some there. 442. Alright, so I took off 2 back to the original position size. Yeah. Just needed that B trade, man. It was just, had to get those orders from down below down there. Extended take profit, I mean, if you were wanting to sit in a trade and kind of just trail your stops or whatever for a while, you know, you could see if we get up here to the 506.50 eventually at some point today. I'm going break even on the remainder of this trade, which is my average entry is actually down. It's showing like 419.25 is where I'm at. So I do have another 445 is that high there. If you wanted to add one or whatever, there it would be. If it gets back down to it, if it retests the high. Technically, the A entry is at the upper level right there, 39.25. At 1 micro at the 445. I've got another one sitting at the 39.25 if we get back down to it. It's kind of add into the position here as we go. Still trying to get up to that original take profit. I just closed the rest of that position I had at break even because I just didn't like the way it was, but it never hit. I made some on that B trade with adding to it, and then it's really, I mean, it's just personal preference. Like I said, it's probably going to turn out to be a mistake. Yeah, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Alright, it's pushing back up. See if it can keep going here. like we're going for the highs here. 456.25. Let's see if we're up. Four 456.25 is also the high of day so far. Just took that out. Got within a tick of the TP on that 26 pointer. I mean, could have, you can close that if you would like. It'll probably push right here and get up there. But we do have an A trade at the 56.25, so it could work its way back down there first. Also. Alright, there's the 26 on that trade. See if we can push on up to the 40 and a quarter at 725, 72.25. This one completes. I'm gonna end the stream there. Oh, I've been here quite a bit longer than I like. 10 o'clock days kind of seem to have to stick around, or those 10 o'clock news days have to stick around and redeem yourself after the 10 o'clock hour, it seems like. But I'm still negative on the day because I, like a dummy, I didn't let this trade play out and I closed at a break even here. But that just goes to show you, I mean, you can have the signals telling you everything to do and still it doesn't really mean anything if you don't follow them. Which is something everyone struggles with, including me. Yep, those last three played out big time. Or actually four. That one, this A trade here, this B trade, and then this, oh sorry, that is that A trade right there. So yeah, those three. 40, 23, and 26. And We skipped this level at 456.25. So far. Oh, anyway, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here. Go do something else for a while.